Okay, we give you housing for 5 days, and you're on your own. So that's why when I talk to you.
And then after that, though, but what about
nothing?
But after that, you told him you were in the bushes one. But after that, you told him you were in the bushes one time, right?
Yeah.
Well, how recent was that? When was that time?
The bushes?
Yeah.
A week before the day, about 2 or 3 days before Days In.
Was that Christine?
Yeah.
You said I'm in the bushes.
Yeah.
And what'd she say?
And she says, you have to tell me where your bushes are, and I have to see you there in the morning. And then if I see you there, I'll just put you in the list for Housing Choice Voucher, which is the HCV. And I said, what is that for? And she said, then you'll be in the list for Section 8. Section 8 housing, and if you get lucky and you get drawn out, your name gets pulled, then you'll get Section 8 for the rest of your life.
So she couldn't do anything else.
And I said, so meanwhile, what happens now? I mean, it's getting cold and snow. And she goes, well, the warming season opened, so you can go to Delanes and join the warming center. So I went. So when I went, about the warming center, they tell me that there's no bed available. It'll take about 3 to 6 months at the least to get a bed. And then he gave me the red coat. And then I said, what does this mean? He goes, well, it'll keep you warm while you're in the bushes. So they know I'm in the bushes. Okay, and then after that, I went back to CMH. So I called CMH and I said, hey, they give me a red coat that kind of transforms into a sleeping bag, but it's not warm enough. And they said, well, the only thing we can do for you is you communicate with the Housing Access of Washtenaw County. So they gave me a number, and I called it again, and that's Hawk. And then they said, okay, we'll just give you a referral. I go, referral for what? It goes back to Delanes. We'll give you a referral to Delanes so you can do an intake, so you can be on the list for triage to get a bed. I go, this is bullshit. I just came from Delanes. And then I went to CMH. Then now I'm Hawk, and then now you're sending me back. The second time I go back, I told them about the warming center. The warming center is filled. So, because the leases are...
She's at the Delanes Center?
Yeah, she's case manager.
Uh-huh.
So she goes, well, the warming center is filled, and we have a lot of homeless people that is filled. So, because the leases are...
She's at the Delanes Center?
Yeah, she's case manager.
Uh-huh.
So she goes, well, the warming center is filled, and we have a lot of homeless people that were housed in Red Roof Inn and the Rex whatever. Something, I forget. But then the only thing that stuck to my mind was Red Roof Inn. And she said that the lease were terminated and all of them are coming back to the shelter. So they have to give priority to them because they are technically considered residents even if they were out of the shelter. And I'm non-resident because I'm not connected to them.
Do they know you have medical problems?
Oh yeah, they know.
What are your medical problems again? Start from what's most important to the lease?
Most important is my bones because of the surgery. So... And then second, after that is metabolic because of hypertension, diabetes, sleep apnea.
You have hypertension.
Yeah.
You have diabetes.
Yes.
You have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
You don't have a machine, do you? Oh, that's fuck. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, there.
Wow.
Yeah. So because of that, they know, and still, they evicted me from the shelter.
So when you're sleeping out in the street, you can't plug that in.
I don't sleep.
You can fucking die.
I don't sleep.
You could die out on the street, right? Because you don't have that, so you don't sleep because of that.
Yeah, I don't sleep.